Hi guys! So today I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 favorite books in my collection. Because as you can see, I have a lot. First one up on the list is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It's about this girl named Cinder. She lives with her stepmother and her stepsisters. Sound familiar? I sure hope so. There's this plague going around and she has to find the antidote and have to help the prince find an antidote for his dad. It's pretty good. I give it 8 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Number 9. This is called Fever 1793. During the summer of 1793, Mattie Cook lives above the family coffee shop with her widowed mother and grandfather. Mattie spends her days avoiding chores and making plans to turn the family business into the finest Philadelphia has ever seen. But then the fever breaks out. Disease sweeps the streets, destroying everything in its path and turning Mattie's world upside down. Her feverish mother's insistence, Mattie flees the city with her grandfather, but she soon discovers that the sickness is everywhere, and Mattie must learn quickly how to survive in a city turned frantic with disease. The author is Laura Halsey Anderson. Definitely recommend. 8 out of 10. Number 7, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I love this book. The summary reads, when Clary Frey heads out to the Pandemonium Club in New York City, she hardly expects to witness a murder, much less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered with odd markings. This is Clary's first meeting with the Shadowhunters, warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons and keeping the old werewolves and vampires in line. It's also her first meeting with gorgeous gold-haired Jace. Within 24 hours, Clary is pulled into Jace's world with a vengeance, but her mother disappears, and Clary herself is attacked by a demon. But why would demons be interested in an ordinary mundane like Clary, and how did she suddenly get the sight? The Shadowhunters would like to know. Number 6, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I really enjoy this one because it has a lot of interesting characters in it, a really cool plot twist. Definitely recommend. 7 out of 10. Collections by Kira Cass. I love this book. It's so good. Let's read the summary, shall we? For 45 girls, the selection is a chance of a lifetime. The opportunity to be swept up in a world of glittering gowns and princess jewels. To live in a palace and compete for the heart of gorgeous Prince Maxon. But for America's Singer, being selected as a nightmare means turning her back on her secret love with Aspen, who is cast below her, and leaving the home into a fierce competition for a crown she doesn't want. Then America meets Prince Maxon. Gradually, she begins to realize that the life she's always dreamed of may not compare to a future she never imagined. Number 4 is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This is one of my favorite books, if you've never heard of it. It's about this little boy who has a bunch of health issues and doesn't look like anyone else. He gets very discouraged and starts being put into public school. 9 out of 10. Number 3, anyone take a guess on what it is? Sound off in the comments. Alright, I'll give you a second. If any of you guessed The Hunger Games, you would be correct. It's about this girl named Katniss, who is in one of the worst districts. 8 out of 10. Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. Technically not a book, but it is a novella, and I love novellas. Let's read the summary, shall we? Boy meets boy, boy becomes friends, boys fall in love. Shy and soft-hearted Charlie Spring sits next to rugby player Nick Nelson in class one morning. A warm and intimate friendship follows, and that soon develops into something more for Charlie, who doesn't think he has a chance. But Nick is struggling with feelings of his own, and as the two grow closer and take on the ups and downs of high school, they come to understand the surprising and delightful ways in which love works. 8 out of 10. Number 1 is Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I was supposed to grab the first one, but it wasn't up there, so pretend this is the first one. Everyone knows Percy Jackson at this point. Do I really have to read the description? Percy Jackson, 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want more videos and more content, like and subscribe. Bye! Love you guys. Mwah.